WikiLeaks email dump, and it clearly shows, yes, he was right all along, and I've been right all along. Remember I said in 2008, journalism is dead in America. You see it here, the mainstream media in the tank for Hillary Clinton. The depth beyond anyone's imagination. Here with reaction, Milwaukee Sheriff David Clark is with us, radio talk show host Larry Elder, and the CEO for the National Diversity Coalition for Trump, Reverend Darrell Scott. Larry, it's everything you and I have talked about and known for years. NBC, CNBC, CNN, let's see, Univision, MSNBC's fed questions, CNN feeds questions ahead of time, the New York Times, Washington Post, Boston Globe, they are an extension. They are the Clinton campaign. It is so corrupt at a level that nobody really believed, I guess, until now.
And, Sean, something else that you and I have been talking about for 30 years, which was revealed in these emails, the one between John Podesta and Hillary. For whatever reason, they're talking about why some groups succeed, like Jews and Hindus and Chinese, and why others don't, like blacks and Muslims. And what they say is blacks and Muslims will not be successful, irrespective of circumstances, their expression. And what they're really saying is what you and I have been saying for a long time, and that is to be successful, it's about drive and hard work and self-sacrifice and not blaming other people. That's what they believe, but what they tell you is that you are being oppressed by systemic racism, structural racism, institutional racism. Therefore, we're going to have a program for you, whether it's a set-aside or Head Start or affirmative action. They are laughing at you behind your back, recognizing that these programs are nothing more than instruments designed to get votes for us, but not designed to make you succeed. And it's insulting, what they've been saying all along. It's what George Bush called the soft bigotry of low expectations. They are lying to black people, telling them they're victims, while behind your back recognizing that success is about hard work and drive. About hard work and drive.
You know, and it's more than that, Sheriff. There's a legal aspect to all of this, and that is the collusion that we now know that went on with the Department of Justice giving heads up to the Clinton campaign during an investigation. The White House working together with the Clinton campaign on talking points. The level of collusion, I think, would put all four of us in jail, but there won't be the investigation that we probably need.
Oh, without a doubt. Look, the word ethics and journalists should never be used in the same sentence. The corruption is abound. All of our institutions of government have been infected by this corruption, and to put Mrs. Bill Clinton in office would only continue it, would probably deepen it. The United States Department of Justice is corrupt. When the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, meets Bill Clinton on a tarmac days before they make the decision not to charge Mrs. Bill Clinton with a mound of evidence of criminal activity, when Eric Holder wouldn't turn over papers to Congress that he was supposed to do by law, and he's been the only Attorney General to be found in contempt of Congress. You look at the IRS with what's going on there with you know, the attacks on conservative 501(c)(3)s. It goes on and on and on. Lois Lerner, the IRS, they just thumb their nose at the rule of law. The law only pertains to, like you, Sean, said, it only pertains to you and I and the little guy, the everyday guy, but it doesn't apply to them. This is very dangerous. This is very disheartening. The courts are corrupt. Aspects of Congress are corrupt. It is all throughout the federal government. Only Donald J. Trump gives us a chance to break up this Washington cartel and return power back to the states, to the people.
As a pastor, Reverend Scott, when we see John Podesta is discussing infiltration of the Catholic Church. Remember, these are people that can't say radical Islam, interestingly, and we can't have any surveillance of controversial mosques, but they want to infiltrate the Catholic Church with their progressive ideology for the purpose of fomenting a revolution. Wow.
I mean, to be honest, Sean, I'm amazed but not surprised. The Bible speaks of deeds being done in darkness being brought to the light, and these are dark deeds that are being, amen, brought to the light. If Donald Trump's campaign hasn't done anything, it has exposed this corruption that exists not only in those upper levels of government, but, you know, filtering down through the media as well. I mean, she wants, like you said, she won't say radical Islamic terrorists. Do you see how she wouldn't say it no matter what? Trump said to her during the debate she would not say those words, but they talked about the bastardization of our faith, and they talked about they downgraded and downrated Catholics and evangelicals. Those are the real bigots. We see who the real bigots are. Right. Hillary Clinton is a bigot, and she's a bigot that tries to play the race card, but she's the one that's guilty of it. She looks down on blacks. She's anti-Christian, anti-evangelical, anti-Catholic. She's all of these things, but if she can somehow infiltrate them or seduce or hoodwink us into using us for her purposes, then so be it.
All right, thank you guys. Coming up next tonight, right here on Hannity.
I would like to apologize to those tramps that have slept with my husband. Maybe she could have said that.
The View's Joy Behar calls Bill Clinton's accusers tramps.